Hi, my name is John Sawyer, and I'd like to introduce myself, my wife Gina Sawyer, and our family of 5 children.
My name is Preston Sawyer. I'm the oldest of the Sawyer children.
Tate Sawyer, I'm the third born child of the Sawyer family.
My name is Foster Sawyer. I am one of Tara's brothers. She was my older sister.
Hi, I'm Jack Sawyer, and I'm the youngest of the Sawyer family.
We lost one of our children, Tara Sawyer, who contracted a water amoeba when she was 10 years old and took her life at that time. And through that, we have been able to start the Tara Sawyer Foundation. It helped us and our children with grief and new beginnings in a way to move forward, help their grief, and help us set up this foundation.
And the mission of the Tara Sawyer Foundation is pretty simple. We just love raising money throughout the year through various events to empower and support youth throughout our communities and to just lighten the load a little bit for some families in need. We do that through various scholarships, athletic scholarships, camp scholarships, academic scholarships. The heart of the foundation is individual scholarships and scholarships that go to families that have also experienced loss. And so we call those our in memoriam scholarships. So that kind of sums up the Tara Sawyer's Foundation platform for giving.
I found out about the Tara Sawyer Foundation through my mom. She read this text message saying that my camp has been paid for and that I would be getting to go through camp for the rest of the time that I get to go. It's a camp for type 1 diabetics. You just get to meet other kids who might have the same struggles that you do, and you also get to learn more about your diabetes. This camp is just a place to get away and make everything feel normal.
The day Gracie was diagnosed, I honestly didn't even call my mom first. I called my aunt to tell her because her daughter had also had type 1 diabetes. And the first thing out of her mouth was, "You have to go to Camp Sweeney. Do whatever it takes to get there." The camp's expensive. It goes up every year. It pays for 19 days of camp. They do a lot there. She describes as the only place she feels normal. Poking your finger or counting carbs or alarms going off, nobody thinks twice about. The night I found out that Tara Sawyer's Foundation was going to pay for Gracie's camp, of course I was a bucket of tears. I texted back and said, "I just don't even know how to say thank you enough." And the words that came back was, "Gina wants you to go on vacation." And so that vacation was amazing.
I play basketball. It helps me with life because if you're having hard times or something went wrong, and basketball takes your mind off of it. TSF helped me with my mom pay for basketball.
I had a situation and basketball kind of like helped me get through it because it took my mind off of it. Some people say their house is like their safe place, like basketball is like a safe place. The Tara Sawyer Foundation has helped me because they have sponsored me so that I can further go my basketball. Like I'm just still going because of the foundation, so I thank them a lot for keeping me going.
Getting sponsored allowed them to be able to continue to play through a rough time in our lives.
A lot of people don't realize when athletes come out of a school district, that's it. The doors are shut on Special Olympic sports. But once you get out, organizations like us, we have to pay for transportation. We pay for hotels, pay for food. This is a team and a family, and we don't want them to feel anything but that as a team and a family. The money, the financial part, has always been a burden for us. That's why we are so thankful for the Tara Sawyer Foundation for their support financially to our organization.
My name is Chris Curtis. I'm with the Matt Gators. My sports are important to me because I like hanging out with my friends and like being with the team.
So a big part of my job with Athletic Performance Ranch is to host and put on a bunch of youth camps, football camps, and TSF has came up big in that regard. They gave us all of our lunches, chips, waters, drinks, Gatorades, and just support being there. So obviously, again, it's personal for me when to see the TSF family help out Athletic Performance Ranch. And also, they've also provided uniforms and helmet gear and all that, help provide us for our kids. So, and that helps me do my job better. So now I get to focus on not necessarily the overhead on things, but just focus on building relationships.
Last year, whenever I wanted to go on a mission trip with my church, but we weren't in the financial spot to pay for it at the time, so my mom's friend reached out to Mr. and Mrs. Sawyer, and I was able to go on this trip with my church, and it was just really nice. I got to bring people to Jesus. It was just amazing, honestly.
Game On Sports is all about providing a fun, safe, family-friendly environment to all athletes and all ages and all abilities. There are athletes in the community that need assistance, and when we teamed up with Tara Sawyer Foundation, they generously are able to provide these athletes and families an outlet so they can play sports. As we all know, sports are a really good outlet for the youth, and to get them involved, it just means the world to us.
I'm Susan E. Foster, and in 2017, I lost my youngest of 4 to suicide at the age of 21. And one of the greatest concerns a mother or family has when they lose a child is, will they be remembered? And so the Tara Sawyer Foundation came to me and said, we'd like to give a scholarship in memory of your son. And it's just the greatest joy to know that every year that money is given from the Tara Sawyer Foundation to a young man who has a dream to one day be a motorcycle racer, because that was my son's dream.
One of my favorite giving features that the foundation does currently is providing scholarships to seniors, particularly senior athletes that are upstanding teammates and citizens within their schools. They have to show outstanding character, and I've had the pleasure of personally handing out several checks to multiple students in the area, and the foundation as a whole has been able to give out thousands of dollars to seniors all across the Metroplex.
TSF has 3 annual events. In the spring, we have the TSF Golf Classic, where we partner with corporate and individual sponsors to put on an awesome golf tournament that allows us to raise money for TSF to further its mission. In the fall, we have Teamed Up for TSF, where we allow rival high schools to team up with special needs adult teams in order to support them and to encourage them. In the winter, we have Cocktails in Cowtown, where we have a special dinner and guest speaker where everybody can come and be a part of that.
I hope you're asking yourself how you can team up with TSF. Some of the best ways you can do that is through volunteering at our various events, becoming a member, which is only $75 a year. You can also sponsor an event, whether that's through personal means or through a company. And lastly, you can donate through our website. All of these ways are equally important to us at the Tara Sawyer Foundation and are so appreciated. So we hope that you look into each option and move forward with us at the foundation.
We believe strongly here at TSF that if a youth feels connected, if they feel a part of something greater than themselves, that they'll usually stay in the game of life, if you will. And right now in our world, that's really important for our youth to feel.
These scholarships are financial, and yes, it helps with money, but it goes so far beyond all of that. It brings healing.
I'm excited for the Tara Sawyer Foundation and everyone involved as we grow this thing. Looking forward to teaming up with everyone and looking forward to a bright future.